Good morning. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Very, very beautiful day. Had to come out, had to take advantage. Once again, it rained today, but it's a nice, cool, crisp feel in the air. It feels good. It's a really great day for walking. Don't have the dog today, so I'm gonna get straight to it. Thanks for joining me on another one of my inspirational days, I guess you could say. I was thinking the other day, through my spiritual transformation, I had to go through a lot of past memories to be able to get to the conclusion, both my parents, being able to understand certain maybe genetic traits that I accumulated from, said parent, or, I know I developed certain characteristics from my mom, certain things I got from my father that I wasn't even raised around him. So my father wasn't a bad man. He was an alcoholic. He was a mean person. And my mother was wise enough to know that she would probably do better raising me without him. When my sister came, and my mother said, you know what? You are not going to ruin these girls' life. And she did. She got up and she went and she took hold of her dream. And I couldn't understand the level of ambition, the things that me and my sister had to go through and endure. I could not understand why we had to struggle so much. Why was it so hard to put her feet firmly planted on the ground and just raise us? Realizing that I was making the same exact mistakes that my mother was making when I was, when I was growing up with her. I was now doing it to my kids. The part that gets me is realizing that, this is not my life, this is not my life, this is not what I want to do, this is not who I want to be. But I keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I'm like, why? Why do I keep doing this? So having to thoroughly dissect my parents and acknowledge some things that I really just did not want to acknowledge was a part of the biggest healing process, because now I have the ability to let go of all the anger and all the resentment that I went through with my father, and to thank him for the fact that he's probably one of the biggest reasons why I'm a chef. I love cooking, and I love cooking because of him. So I'm choosing not to accept the part that was detrimental or could have been detrimental. If I continue to allow that feeling, that emotion to fester, I allow that part to just go away. Just say bye-bye. I'm done. And take hold of the part of him that makes me me. I am a personal trainer because my mother raised us to be healthy. She put the foundation. She didn't even realize it, but she placed the blueprint down for me. And it was up to me to develop it, to build my building, which is what I did as a personal trainer. But when it gets deeper, it gets so much deeper. It's the two passions that I have, that I've developed for the love of my parents. I am an individual who wants to be happy, to live in a world where there's no such thing as racism, socialism, and all the isms out here. But that's not the world we live in. So I got to be able to make it the best world for me, which is what I do. And I'm going to go this way. And would love to be able to teach you how to do. I used to think that I wasn't worth much because I didn't stand for much. I didn't know. I mean, I knew what I was taught, but everything that I believed in was taken away from me. So I stopped believing in everything. You know, life has a very, very funny way of reintroducing the same old story. You know, it could be 20 years, 30 years down the line. Because now, not only do I welcome dreams, not only do I embrace my passions, but I cannot wait to fall in love. I cannot wait. It'll be like falling in love for the very first time. I'm no longer afraid of it. So many things that I can do now when I have empowered my mind and I have reconnected my spirit to my physical being. Everything is as it should be, as one. And I have my mom and my dad to thank for that. I never thought I'd say that. I mean, I figured I'd say my mom because, you know, mom is always mom. But to throw my dad in there too? But yeah. He definitely played a big role. I love that man very much. You know, and it's on him that he could never love me. Because I am a dynamic daughter. I thought that on my walk I would share that thought with you guys. You know, it's so refreshing to feel free from your own mind. And I never understood that until I could actually start thinking for myself, controlling my actions and making systematic steps to get to my goals. You know, I wasn't just thinking about it, you know, wishing for it. I'm getting up and I'm doing what I need to do to get where I need to be at. And I'm amazed at myself. Hell yeah, I'm in love with myself. Hell yeah. Why shouldn't I be? I spent 20 years talking about how horrible of a person I was, how nobody was ever gonna love me, how I'm invisible to the world, how boo 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 blah, yeah, yeah. If you do that, stop that shit right now. Let me tell you something. There is nothing more powerful in the world than you being able to love yourself. The ability to be able to love yourself frees you from putting obligations on the rest of the world. It won't matter if your boyfriend doesn't give you a, hey girl, how you doing? You know, want to text you real quick, blah, blah. Doesn't matter if he doesn't come home for dinner. You know why? Because when you have enough self-love, you'll have enough self-respect to not put up with that shit. You're like, oh, you don't want to call? You don't want to come home? I got something for you. Okay? If you have ever suffered from depression or from a sense of not feeling loved or belonged, when you can figure out where it stems from and why you feel that way, when I tell you acknowledgement is key, because then you can fix it. You can say, I am no longer happy in this current situation, so I'm going to change it and make an active decision to change it. I want people to feel what I feel. I want people to understand that in this day and age, especially now, as confined as we are still free in our mind. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. When you're free in your mind, you can take walks out and enjoy the beautiful air. You know, be thankful that you are waking up healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take the time out to say thank you, God, for my day. Thank you for waking me up. And there is no pain in my chest. There's no pain in my throat. You know, I'm not on a ventilator. I'm thankful. When you remove all that other negativity, all that negative energy away from you, you're going to be able to say, I got space to bring more love into my life. I got space to bring more positivity into my world. And guess what? You're going to wake up one morning and you're going to feel like a whole new person. What took me so long? You have every right to be happy. You have every right to be successful. Now, you just got to get up. You got to want it. Well, come on, get up. Let's go get that. I know you want it. I know you want it. Because I want it. I want it bad. This is Carla Alexander here. It's never too late. Nice chatting with you guys. I'm home. And I will talk to y'all later.